Hi everyone, in this video we're going to be looking at methods for multiplying binomials. So for the first question here it says write y equals x plus 3 cubed as a polynomial in standard form. And what you want to recognize right out of the gate here is that what we're being asked to do is multiply x plus 3 times x plus 3 times x plus 3. And so if we were going to multiply, say, the first two, that would be pretty easy. We would get x squared plus 6x plus 9. And we know we can do that using FOIL, first, outer, inner, last. All right, so here's where it gets a little tricky. What we have to do now is we have to distribute the x times every term in the trinomial and then 3 times every term in the trinomial. And a lot of times what students do is they try to write it all out in one big long math sentence, and it ends up being a little bit of a mess and mistakes are made. So I've come up with two different ways to do this, and you can pick the one you like the best, but I'm going to show them both to you, and it really helps reduce those little mistakes that can happen when you do this kind of expansion. Our first method is the column method. And so with this method, what you're doing is you're taking x and you're multiplying it by every term. So let's do that first. So we're going to have x times x squared gives us x cubed, x times 6x is 6x squared, and x times 9 is 9x. And then we're going to take the 3 and we're going to multiply that by every term in our trinomial. But when we write those down, and this is the important part, we're going to make sure we line those terms up with like terms that we've already written. So 3 times x squared gives us 3x squared. So we want to write that under the like term of 6x squared. Then we have 3 times 6x, and that's going to give us 18x. And then 3 times 9, and that's going to give us 27. And then we'll just add those together. So we bring down the x cubed, we get 9x squared, we get 27x plus 27. Okay, so that's the column method. Now let's take a look at the checkerboard method. With this method, you're going to decide either to write the trinomial across the top or the binomial. It doesn't matter which one. I'm going to write the trinomial across the top. And I'm going to write the binomial down the side. And now we're going to make a checkerboard. Now what we're going to do is we're going to multiply x times every term across the top. So x times x squared is x cubed, x times 6x is 6x squared, x times 9 is 9x. Then we're going to multiply 3 by every term across the top. 3 times x squared is 3x squared. 3 times 6x is 18x. 3 times 9 is 27. And what you'll see whenever we do this checkerboard method is diagonally we're going to have like terms. So we have x cubed, y equals x cubed. Then we have 3 plus 6, which is 9x squared. Then we have 9x plus 18x, that gives us 27x. And then we have 27. So you can see with either method, we got the same result. It's really what you prefer, but I think it's a nice way to really organize everything, and it really reduces mistakes. All right, let's try another one. So at this point, if I were you, I'd pause the video, try it on my own, and come back when you're ready. And maybe try both methods to see which one you like the best. So first we're going to expand it. X minus 2 cubed means x minus 2 times x minus 2 times x minus 2. We'll multiply the second 2 first, so we've got x minus 2 here. And when we FOIL x minus 2 times x minus 2, we get x squared minus 4x plus 4. We'll do the column method first. And so to start, we're going to multiply x times every term in the trinomial. X times x squared is x cubed, x times negative 4x is negative 4x squared, and x times 4 is 4x. Then we're going to multiply negative 2 times every term in the trinomial. So negative 2 times x squared is negative 2x squared, and you're lining up like terms now. Negative 2 times negative 4x is 8x, and negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. Add them together. Okay, now let's try the checkerboard method. All right, I'm going to line the binomial across the top this time, and the trinomial down the side. Make my checkerboard. Now I'm going to multiply x squared times both terms across the top. Then I'm going to multiply negative 4x times both terms across the top. And I'm going to multiply 4 times both terms across the top. Again, we can see using this method that like terms are diagonal. So we're going to end up with x cubed negative 2x squared minus 4x squared gives us negative 6x squared. 8x plus 4x gives us 12x. And then negative 8. Okay, that's it for this video, everybody. Hope this helps you. Have a great day.